In 1996, Malaysia achieved upper middle income status, and since then the country has been struggling to escape this trap. Jesus Felipe, a professor at De La Salle University in the Philippines, argues that countries caught in the middle income trap typically remain there if they cannot advance to high income status within 15 years. This trap leaves nations stuck between more technologically advanced economies and developing countries with cheaper labor, a situation that mirrors Malaysia's current predicament. To understand why Malaysia has struggled to escape this trap, it's essential to examine its historical context. 12 years after gaining independence in 1957, Malaysia experienced a racial riot in its capital. Although Malays made up nearly 70% of the population, the ethnic Chinese minority, comprising less than 30%, dominated the economy. This economic disparity led to tensions that culminated in the riot, resulting in about 200 fatalities. In response, the Malaysian government implemented the Bumiputera policy in 1971, a form of affirmative action favoring ethnic Malays in education, employment, and even stock ownership. While this policy aimed to correct racial imbalances, it has also been criticized for creating inefficiencies. However, the Bumiputera policy did have some benefits. Satoru Kumagai, a director at the Institute of Developing Economies of the Japan External Trade Organization, noted that the policy helped provide education to rural Malay communities and facilitated their migration to urban areas, thus preventing a labor shortage during the early stages of Malaysia's economic development. In this way, the policy sought to balance economic growth with equitable distribution. Fast forward to 2024, Malaysia is on the move. The country is experiencing an economic surge and finally escaping the middle income trap and becoming a rich economy. It is quickly becoming one of Asia's wealthiest nations. Wise policies, strategic investments, and education are key. Malaysia's journey is inspiring. It stands on the cusp of a new era of prosperity, a testament to strong leaders, hard work, and resilience of its people. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel to not miss any of our latest updates. When speaking about Malaysia's growth, it is important not to ignore the economic development of its neighbors Taiwan and South Korea. In terms of population, Malaysia's population of 33 million is relatively comparable to Taiwan with a population of 23 million and South Korea with population of 51 million people. In 1981, when Mahathir Mohamad became Malaysia's Prime Minister, the three countries also had similar per capita GDP figures. Taiwan at $2,691, South Korea at $1,883, and Malaysia at $1,920. Both Taiwan and South Korea advanced to high-income status within just 7 years, Taiwan in 1993 and South Korea in 1995. In contrast, Malaysia did not manage the same rapid progression and eventually fell into the middle-income trap. Three things that determined these countries' productivity was labor, capital, and something known as total factor productivity, TFP, which represents efficiency and technology. For example, better management systems to reduce red tape could signal efficiency. This is exactly what's happening in Malaysia now. The country was once known for its agriculture. Rubber and palm oil were its main exports. In fact, Malaysia is one of the world's largest exporter of palm oil, accounting to $5 billion of its economy. Things are changing for good for Malaysia. The nation seems to have shed its old skin. It embraces a diversified economy. Technology, finance, and manufacturing are now major players. The government encouraged this transformation. They invested in education and infrastructure. This created a more resilient and globally integrated economy. It created jobs and boosted incomes. Malaysia is now a key player in the global value chain. Malaysia's economic miracle is the result of carefully crafted government policies. These policies promote growth and stability. They have created a business-friendly environment. This attracts both domestic and foreign investment. Malaysia has enjoyed consistent economic growth for decades, with an annual growth of nearly 10% for 10 years. All of this has attracted investors. Foreign direct investment, or FDI, has played a pivotal role in Malaysia's economic expansion. The country has been successful in attracting FDI from all over the world. This is due to its stable political environment, business-friendly policies, and skilled workforce. FDI has also facilitated the transfer of technology and know-how. This has helped Malaysian companies become more competitive globally. The government continues to actively court foreign investors. They offer attractive incentives. Malaysia understands that a robust infrastructure is essential for economic growth. The country has invested heavily in developing world-class infrastructure. This includes modern highways, railways, ports, and airports. These projects improve connectivity within the country. They also enhance Malaysia's attractiveness as a regional logistics and transportation hub. This attracts more businesses and investments. Growth in 2024 will be driven by resilient domestic expenditure, with additional support from external demand. Malaysia is no stranger to technological innovation. The country excels in semiconductor manufacturing, digital services, and biotechnology. These advancements drive economic growth. Malaysia is a leading producer of semiconductors, followed by China, Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea. The country is emerging as a key bet on AI-related services in Asia after US tech giants Microsoft, Nvidia, and Alphabet announced plans to build data centers. The Malaysian government is also courting Chinese investors to establish data centers in its attempt to attract more high-quality investments. Malaysian companies are at the forefront of these industries with a strong commitment to research and development. The country is well positioned to become a global leader in technology and innovation. We have made a detailed episode on Malaysia's potential to become the next global chip giant. We highly recommend you check it out at the end of this video. In addition to all this, Malaysia enjoys a strategic location. It is at the heart of Southeast Asia. This gives it a significant advantage in international trade. The country is situated along major shipping routes and has capitalized on its geographic advantage. It has also developed a robust logistics and transportation infrastructure. This has made Malaysia a regional hub for trade and investment. Malaysia's location also makes it a natural bridge between East and West. Malaysia is a founding member of ASEAN. ASEAN promotes economic, political, and security cooperation. Malaysia plays an active role promoting regional integration. This includes reducing trade barriers and enhancing security. ASEAN is a major economic bloc with a GDP over $3 trillion. Malaysia's economic future looks bright. The country is well positioned to continue its upward trajectory. Its strong fundamentals and commitment to innovation also bode well. But challenges remain, like income inequality and reliance on foreign labor. Investing in education, infrastructure, and innovation is crucial. Navigating these challenges could make Malaysia one of the most prosperous countries and help the country to finally become rich like its neighbors. Malaysia's economic journey is a story of transformation, resilience, and innovation. What are your thoughts on Malaysia's economic rise? Share your insights and perspectives in the comments below. Let's engage in a meaningful conversation about the factors driving Malaysia's success and the lessons it holds for other nations. Until next time, take care.